Hey, once again, it's Greg, and I am decent at best, and I am here at Ride Kanuga, which is outside of Hendersonville, North Carolina. This is a downhill-specific bike park. It doesn't have a lift or a shuttle, so you do kind of slog your way to the top, but then it's home to some of the best trails that you can possibly imagine for downhill. These were designed by Nico Mullally, professional downhill rider. It's a pretty new place, but I imagine in the next couple of years it's going to be known as one of the top 3 destinations in the entire East Coast. I mean, it's just incredible. So I hope that you enjoy joining me for some downhill action here at Ride Kanuga. Let's ride. All right, so this is first in flight, a green free ride trail. Sounds like a contradiction in terms. I've done it a couple times. This is not a green you take your 5-year-old kid on. I can recall some not insubstantial tabletops and a pretty steep section, but overall a lot more doable than Southeast style, so let's check it out. Trail crew's done a great job getting this in shape. It is gorgeous today. Get some nice tabletops here. All right, so here at Kanuga on the Tortuga Trail, I believe it was named because there were turtles crossing the path when they were first making the trail, but this is the Blue Square Freeride Trail. It's really probably the most popular jump trail at Kanuga. The jumps are so well made. I mean, it's incredible how much work must have gone into this. And you know it's a real jump trail when you start seeing Fox Racing signs on the top of tabletops like you're in some kind of Red Bull Rampage thing. I will probably case all of these, but I'm going to still try to get in the air, and it's a great way to start trying to progress into bigger jumps, so check it out. Here's the biggie. Oh. Sick burn. Squash this next one, because here's the good one. And you can either go all the way down or off to the side. I'm gonna go all the way down. I think there's another couple tabletops. Oh yeah. And here we are. So just as a little addendum here, the connector trail is what you take to and from the main office out to the trails. And it's worth noting that the office is this beautiful boathouse on the side of a lake. This is really what the vibe's all about. What a cool place. With great soil too. So you just kind of mosey on over and see if you can make your way up the technical route climb. Got it. But look at this. What a great place. So if you're ever in the Asheville, Hendersonville area, you can't miss Kanuga. It's just, the trails are great, the atmosphere is great, the people who work here are cool, and it doesn't really get better than this. All right, I'm back from the ride at Kanuga, and from Hendersonville, I passed through Asheville and picked up a beer from a relatively recent brewery called Dssovlr, which is spelled Dssovlr, Dssovlr. Anyway, I've had a couple of their beers before and was really impressed, so I picked this up. It's called Biggest 2020 Mood. I don't know why you would make a beer title that seems to be after the slang of 18-year-old girls, but whatever. 8.5% double IPA, and this is brewed with Wakatu, which is a New Zealand hop, Enigma, Mandarina Bavaria, which is a German hop, Amarillo, and something called Brew 1. And I'm somebody who studies hops. I've got like the Yakima Ranch Farmer's Handbook on hops, and I'm reading about cohumulone levels and stuff like that. Anyway, never heard of BRU1, Brew 1. So if you know something about it, put it in the comments below. I'm excited to learn about it and see how it tastes in this beer and several others. Get some tasting notes that I can pass on. But anyway, this is Lexington Ave right in Asheville, and I'm excited to try this out. It looks in the glass, I've got another Asheville brewery here, Brewery, on the Teku glass, and it's a little bit darker than you get with a lot of New England IPAs, but not by much, but I mean noticeably darker. And the head is a little bit more off-white than white, which is a little bit darker of a shade than you'd normally get in a New England IPA, but let's see how this thing smells. Oh, that smells, yeah, I mean, the only hop I'm getting is the Mandarina Bavaria. It smells like candied orange peel. You know those peach rings that you get like in the grocery store, like the bulk candy aisle? If those were orange instead of peach, that's the scent. It's really good. Let's see if it tastes like that. A little more pineapple actually that I get on the tongue there. There is a little bit of bitterness. A lot of New England IPAs are completely devoid of bitterness. This actually has a little. It's got a nice balance of juicy and dry. I do get the candied orange in the taste, but a little bit more pineapple. And it's a really specific type of pineapple that I find in really the best New England IPAs. And it's going to sound gross, but it's like overripe pineapple. Like pineapple that's been in the fridge too long that you saved after you cut it. It's like not rotten, but it's like getting there. So it's kind of pineapple, but funky a little bit. And that to me is a really good taste for this kind of beer. That's a little bit more complex than just a fruit bomb. So this is great. I do recommend this. This is, I don't recommend the title, but yeah, Dssovlr, this IPA, Biggest 2020 Mood, double IPA actually. Really good, but if you can get any Dssovlr beer, I'd check it out, because I've had a bunch of different styles from them. I've been consistently impressed. A relatively recent brewery. I haven't seen their beer here in Boone, but for the last 6 to 8 months. So I imagine it's pretty hard to crack in the Asheville beer scene. It seems like they've really exploded on the scene. That's a good sign. So do check out Dssovlr, and until the next ride.